All right, folks, settle in. This is a place where you can get cozy, and here we do intuition guided readings, conversations, and such. So I like to tell personal stories as well, but I also like to tell what the cards are telling me. So we are going to get started. We are first going to start with the Sacred Rebels Oracle. These are a beautiful deck of cards that I just got. They're my favorite. I went to the store the other day and walked by and actually picked them up twice. I'm like, okay, that's how I know it's for me. So if you've been getting little signs and synchronicities here lately, just like, picking something up twice when you weren't going to. I tried to change a YouTube video earlier like 7 times and I could never get it to change. It's like it wouldn't go back, it wouldn't go forward, it wouldn't drop down any other things. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm meant to watch this video. So if you've had any synchronicities happening to you, this video sounds like it is for you. I'm going to go ahead and take from the middle of the deck. That's what I'm being called to do. We have Softly, Softly, the Tender Touch, and New Birth, Guarded Vigilantly. Let's get one more. We'll take the one right here on top. Defend to the end the worthwhile. You're being reborn, or you have been recently. Your life was chaos, shambles, and it was something that you just couldn't take anymore. You cried out for help, and you received the tender touch. Softly, softly, the tender touch. This is what you need right now because you're going through your rebirth phase, going through rebirth, and you need to guard yourself vigilantly. Again, defend to the end the worthwhile. This new phase of your life seems like every reading I'm seeing, that I'm doing, that I'm hearing is rebirth. It seems like a lot has happened, and especially here lately, people are not putting up with it anymore. Sorry, I have to take my hair down. It's getting on my nerves, and I feel like I need to be loose and free right now. So, yeah, you need to be loose and free, and you need to walk softly but carry a big stick to defend that part of you that is new and regrowing. You are starting anew, whether that is from a place of, yeah, it's you were in a bad situation. I was also in a bad situation, and it feels like a similar energy. It was different, but it was not a good situation, not where you were meant to be. And because of that, you did get very stifled. You got lost. And now, again, you are coming back. You've taught yourself and treated yourself with the tender touch. Now it's time to defend yourself. So I also want to get a message from the fairies and see what they have to say about this. And, whoa, hello. Your well, your self-esteem is up to you. You're worth more than you think you are. You're worth pushing and standing up for yourself and pushing boundaries. And gosh, it's hard to go through some of the things that we've been through. To have that overwhelming sense of patience, like, this is gonna get better, this is gonna get better, this is gonna get better. and you just wait and wait and wait. Well, honey, now it's your time. Now it is your time. Born again. Let's get one more card. I think we need to see. You know what? It's not this deck. We need fun. We need a lot of fun. So now that you're being reborn, you're learning how to live again and how to enjoy your life. So we're going to let the mermaids and dolphins give us that message. So what do you need to hear to fully embrace this new life of yours? What is this going to do? Oh, here we go. Accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. There are opportunities out there. They're all around. It's like the story of the man that asked God for help in a flood. The dude was sitting on top of his roof, and the boats came by, and they're like, sir, can we help you? Can we help you? You know, come on, get in. We'll get you to safety. And he's like, no, God's gonna save me. God's gonna save me. And the next go around, the police came by in their motorized boats. It's like, sir, get in. We're evacuating everybody. You know, you're the only person left out here, and you know, let's get you to safety. He's like, no. God's gonna save me. And finally, the helicopter is doing their final sweep through, and they're like, sir, come on, it's, you know, it's unsafe. We can't come back because it's unsafe even for us to be out here. So please, you know, get in the helicopter. Let's go. And he's like, no, I'm good. God's going to save me. Well, the man ended up drowning. And when he got to heaven, he's like, God, I don't understand. I was faithful. I believed in you. I believed that you were going to save me. And God said, I sent you your neighbors. You denied me. I sent you the police boat. You denied help. And finally, I sent you the helicopter and you denied it. So how can I help you if you won't give, or if you won't take what I'm offering? So let that be a lesson to accept heaven's help. It may not be in the shape that we're thinking that it's going to be, but it is just as powerful. I recently prayed out to help, or prayed out for help. I had this overwhelming need for relief, assistance, something that could ease my life. And I got an answer. Definitely not in the way that I thought I was going to. But sometimes things that appear bad are not always bad. Sometimes they can be good. So finally, let's see what in nature or is protecting for right now. What do we have? Got some lovely, ooh, yep, you're it. Mountain pose. Ground yourself. Hold yourself firm like a mountain. But remember, faith can move mountains. Let heaven help. You are not in this alone. And if this message resonated, please feel free to pass it along to a friend. Like, subscribe. I know that sometimes it's hard to hear. And sometimes when you're so dependent upon being on your own and only being able to protect yourself, it's hard to rely on someone else. But this someone else is bigger than all of us, and they have your back.